Do you believe that there is a country that is only the size of a province, but was once the leading commercial center of the ancient world? That is Lebanon, a hidden gem on the Mediterranean coast, a magical intersection between Eastern civilization and Western sophistication. Not only famous for its thousands of years of history, Lebanon also surprises the world with its religious diversity, breathtaking nature and interesting paradoxes, from skiing to swimming in the sea in just one day, or owning the first alphabet in human history. On this journey, you will discover 8 amazing facts that make Lebanon incredibly special. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment on your thoughts, and follow the next part to discover with us each surprise behind this small but great country. Fact 1. Cradle of Phoenician civilization. Lebanon is not just a small country in the Middle East, but also the land that gave birth to one of the most brilliant civilizations in human history, Phoenicia. From around 1500 BC, the Phoenicians spread out across the Mediterranean with their excellent maritime and commercial skills, establishing trade routes with Egypt, Greece, Carthage, and even Spain. They not only traded cedar wood, wine, snail dye, the precious Tyrian purple, and glass luxury items at that time, but also left behind a great legacy: the Phoenician alphabet, considered the precursor to the modern Latin alphabet used by billions of people today. Byblos, a port city in present-day Lebanon, is a living testament to that golden age. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Byblos is not only an ancient trading center, but also the world's oldest continuously inhabited city, with traces dating back thousands of years. The ruins of temples, ancient walls, and an open-air theater tell the story of an empire that once ruled the seas. Phoenicia and modern-day Lebanon were the starting point for many of the currents of Western civilization as we know it today. Fact 2. The first alphabet was born here. Did you know that the alphabet we use today originated in an ancient city on the Mediterranean coast, Byblos, Lebanon? It was here, around the 11th century BC, that the Phoenicians invented the first alphabet in history, consisting of phonetic characters, replacing the complex hieroglyphic system of the previous period. This was not only a great step forward in recording information, but also the foundation that shaped the written language of the entire Western world later on. The Phoenician alphabet consists of 22 characters, written from right to left and extremely simplified, helping merchants and scholars of that time to easily use it in trade and store knowledge. From this system, civilizations such as Greece and Rome adopted and modified it to create the Latin alphabet, the direct predecessor of English and many modern European languages. With this invention, Lebanon not only contributed to shaping ancient trade, but also laid the foundation for the development of human civilization in the following millennia. Fact 3. Wine dates back over 5,000 years. Would you expect that in the middle of the sunny and windy Middle East, there exists a wine sanctuary with a history of more than 5,000 years? Lebanon not only is the cradle of Phoenician civilization, but also one of the first countries in the world to grow grapes and make wine. Since ancient times, the Phoenicians have been aging wine and bringing wine barrels on ships to trade across the Mediterranean. Thousand-year-old wine cellars, vestiges of ancient grape aging techniques, are still found in many areas of this country. Today, the heart of Lebanon's wine industry is located in the Bekaa Valley, where the climate and soil conditions are perfect for red and white grape varieties to thrive. Wineries such as Chateau Ksara, Chateau Kafreya, or Chateau Muser not only preserve tradition, but also bring Lebanese wine to global diners. Enjoying a glass of wine from Bekaa is like taking a sip of the past, where timeless flavors spread from a land that seemed to be nothing but desert and war. Fact 4. The legendary cedar tree. What makes a tree not only revered in religion, but also become a symbol on the national flag of an entire country? That is the Lebanese cedar, a legendary tree associated with the history, spirituality, and identity of this small but proud Middle Eastern country. Appearing more than 70 times in the Bible, the Lebanese cedar is considered a symbol of longevity, nobility, and holiness. Cedar wood was the most favored material by ancient civilizations from Phoenicia, Egypt to Assyria thanks to its durability, natural scent, and timeless beauty. Today, ancient cedar forests such as the Cedars of God in the Bshari region still exist, with individual trees more than 2,000 years old. They are not only biological heritage, but also living witnesses to the long history of Lebanon. Under the rustling leaves of that great tree, one cannot help but feel small before nature and the eternal flow of time. Fact 5. Beirut, the Paris of the Middle East. Beirut was once known as the Paris of the Middle East, not only for its tree-lined boulevards, European-style cafes, and sophisticated fashion shows, but also for its free spirit and keen interest in art and culture. This vibrant port city on the Mediterranean coast was once the financial, artistic, and intellectual center of the region, attracting tourists, scholars, and connoisseurs from all over the world. The harmonious combination of ancient French architecture, modern life, and open atmosphere once made Beirut a dream destination. Despite many historical events, especially the 15-year civil war, economic crisis, and horrific explosions, Beirut has not lost its elegant temperament and enduring vitality. From the artistic streets of Jameza and Mar Mikhail to the classical theaters, modern galleries, and vibrant nightlife, the city exudes a unique charm, both European and Middle Eastern. Beirut is a living testament to the miraculous ability of a city that was once in ruins to come back to life, but never surrendered to its fate or lost its identity. Fact 6. Mediterranean cuisine is unique. Did you know that one of the world's healthiest and most delicious cuisines originated in a small country on the Mediterranean coast? Lebanon is the birthplace of Mediterranean-inspired dishes, fresh, balanced, and colorful. With its main ingredients being vegetables, grains, nuts, extra virgin olive oil, and natural spices, Lebanese cuisine is not only pleasing to the taste buds but also good for your health. Signature dishes such as hummus, chickpea puree with tahini, tabbouleh, parsley mixed with tomatoes, onions and bulgur, or kibbe, grilled or deep-fried meatballs, are famous worldwide. Not to mention menakish, a flatbread with the aroma of za'atar, and especially mezi, a style of eating consisting of many small dishes served at the same time, both delicious and community-building. With its harmonious blend of flavors and exquisite presentation, Lebanese cuisine is not just a meal but a cultural experience, a way for the people here to tell stories about nature, history, and hospitality. Fact 7. Rare religious diversity. Lebanon is one of the few countries in the world with such an astonishingly deep religious diversity. In an area of just over 10,000 square kilometers, there are more than 18 officially recognized religions and sects, from Christian branches such as Maronite, Greek Catholic, Orthodox, to Sunni Islam, Shia Islam, the Druze community, and many other minority groups. Each community not only has its own beliefs, but also possesses its own cultural identity, architecture, festivals, and customs, contributing to a colorful society. What is even more special is that the presence of these religions is clearly reflected in the political structure. The president is a Maronite Christian, the prime minister is a Sunni Muslim, and the speaker of parliament is a Shia Muslim. This power-sharing model reflects an effort to maintain balance in a multi-faith society. Despite its history of ethnic and religious conflict, Lebanon today strives to build a tolerant country where differences do not divide, but become the basis of national identity. Fact 8. Once a French colony, profound cultural influence. Despite gaining independence in 1943, Lebanon still retains a strong French cultural influence as an integral part of its daily life. As a French colony from 1920 to 1943 under a League of Nations mandate, the small Middle Eastern country has adopted many European cultural elements, especially its language and lifestyle. Today, French is widely used as a second language in Lebanon, not only in everyday communication but also in the education, media, and legal systems. It is not difficult to find a Parisian-style café nestled in a small Beirut street, or buildings with French architecture mixed with traditional Arabic style. From fashion to cuisine, from shop decoration to the elegant atmosphere of urban life, all are reminiscent of a Paris of the East. It is this East-West fusion that makes Lebanese culture particularly fascinating, modern yet still retaining its historical depth and unique identity. Lebanon is not just a small dot on the map, but a living symphony of history, religion, culture, and nature. In this seemingly modest land, you can encounter ancient cities that are thousands of years old, cedar trees mentioned in the Bible, the chanting of prayers from churches and mosques echoing in parallel, or the passionate flavors of Mediterranean cuisine mixed with modern life. Behind the rustic appearance is a Lebanon full of depth and story, enough to captivate anyone who loves to explore and wants to feel the contrasting colors coexisting harmoniously. If you find Lebanon surprising, leave a comment and share your feelings. Don't forget to subscribe to discover more amazing countries.